It's mid-afternoon. You've been at your desk for 2 hours, but you haven't actually done anything. There are 5 tabs open. You've checked Instagram twice. You watched a 6-second clip of something you won't remember tomorrow, and now you're staring at a blank document or a blank life. That's not laziness. That's not a character flaw. That's your dopamine system completely broken. Rewired by apps that were engineered by billion-dollar companies, specifically designed to hijack the part of your brain that is supposed to motivate you to build something real. And here's the hard truth. You already know this. Somewhere in your gut, you know that what you consume before noon is quietly deciding who you are by midnight. My name isn't important. What matters is that over the next 7 days, you are going to run a protocol, not a detox trend, not a challenge you post about and forget, a genuine recalibration of your nervous system. 7 days, 7 rules. Each one designed to surgically remove one layer of the noise. Stay until the end, because day 7 is where everything changes. And I'll tell you why in a moment. Before we go further, I need you to do one thing. Right now, in the comments below, type either "I'm in" or "day 0. Not because I need the engagement, because you need the commitment. There's a psychological principle called a public commitment device. When you declare your intention to another person or even to a comment section full of strangers, your brain creates a small but real social contract. It becomes harder to quit when the quit feels witnessed. So pause, scroll down, type it, then come back. I'll wait. Good. Now you're not just watching a video. You're in a training camp. Here are the rules. Days 1 and 2. The zero stimulation. No phone, no music, no content. Until noon. The first thing most people do when they wake up is reach for their phone. And I understand. It feels like nothing, you're just checking. But what you're actually doing is flooding a half-asleep brain with the highest dopamine content on Earth before it has had a single second to generate its own motivation. Think about what your brain is like at 7 a.m. It's slow, it's quiet. It's actually in a state of neurochemical reset from the night before. And the very first thing you do is blow it open with 100 notifications. A viral video, someone's highlight reel, and a comment section that makes you slightly angry. By 9 a.m., your brain has been through a full emotional cycle before you've eaten breakfast. Days 1 and 2, the rule is simple. Your zero stimulation window runs from the moment you wake up until noon. No music, no podcasts, no scrolling. Silence, journaling, a walk, water, food, and work. The first day will feel like withdrawal. That's not a metaphor. The boredom will feel physical, an itching in your hands. A pull toward your phone that feels almost gravitational. Sit in it. Don't run from it. That itch is evidence that the protocol is working.
Days 3 and 4, the 90-minute deep work block. Protocol rule: one 90-minute deep work block per day. No interruptions, no multitasking. By day 3, something subtle will have started to shift. It won't feel dramatic, but in the quiet of the morning, you will notice that your first thought isn't about your phone. It'll be about something you actually want to do. This is your dopamine system beginning to recalibrate. Each day on days 3 and 4, you will schedule exactly one 90-minute deep work block. Not 2, not 4, 1. The quality of your attention matters far more than the quantity of your hours. The neuroscientist Andrew Huberman describes a specific window, roughly 90 minutes, as the natural ultradian rhythm of human focus. Your brain can genuinely sustain peak cognitive performance for about 90 minutes before it needs a reset. Not an Instagram reset, a silence reset. During your block, one task, one tab, phone in another room. What you will feel on day 3, if you survive days 1 and 2, is something that's hard to describe unless you've experienced it. Clarity. A specific, physical sharpness behind your eyes, like someone adjusted the resolution on your thinking. That's your prefrontal cortex, the part of your brain responsible for planning, self-control, and ambition, coming back online. And you'll want to protect it. Days 5 and 6. The environment audit. Protocol rule: delete all infinite scroll apps. Restructure your digital environment. Here's a question most people never ask. How much of what you do on your phone is a decision versus a habit your thumb runs on autopilot? There's a term for it: the unconscious habit loop. You pick up your phone, you open Instagram. You didn't decide to, your hand just did it. Days 5 and 6 are about breaking the loop before it breaks your focus. Delete every infinite scroll app from your home screen. Instagram, TikTok, YouTube Shorts, X, anything that was designed to have no natural endpoint. If you need them for work, move them into a folder 3 swipes deep. Make the unconscious access impossible. You are not banning these things forever. You are restructuring the environment so that accessing them requires a conscious decision. Environment design is more powerful than willpower, every single time. Willpower is a muscle that fatigues. Environment is architecture that holds. Build the architecture.
You made it to day 7, and day 7 is not about staying clean. It's about testing what you've built. Today, you are allowed to reintroduce one digital platform of your choice, but you will set a hard 20-minute timer before you open it, and when the timer ends, you close it fully. Here's why this matters. After 7 days of low stimulation input, your dopamine baseline has reset. What used to feel like nothing, 5 minutes of scrolling will now feel like a lot. You will notice the numbness that creeps in. You will notice the moment it shifts from enjoyment to compulsion. And noticing that line, that's the whole game. The goal was never to live in a cave with no screens. The goal is to be the one who decides when and why and for how long. Not the app, not the notification, not the habit loop. You. There's an identity on the other side of this protocol. I call it the digital monk. Not someone who rejects technology, but someone who uses it with intention instead of being used by it. Someone who can sit in silence without reaching for a screen. Someone whose attention is a resource they protect, not a commodity they give away to whoever bids the loudest. That person is not some enlightened guru. That person is just you, with 7 days of discipline behind them. If you're still here, you're already different from who you were at the start of this video. You watch something instead of just consuming it. Now, do the 7 days. Before you go, 3 things. 1. If you haven't commented, "I'm in" or "Day 0" yet, do it now. That comment is your day 0. Own it. 2. Hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell, because the next video in this series covers the exact morning architecture that keeps the protocol running past day 7. You don't want to miss that. 3. If you know someone who's losing themselves to the scroll, send them this video. Not with a lecture, just the link. Let the protocol speak for itself.